I don't know who needs to hear this, but near occasions of sin are not sins in themselves. At least not most of the time. For those who don't know, a near occasion of sin is an object, a person, a situation, anything that may lead someone to sin. Could be like going to a party or being alone with your boyfriend or girlfriend. They depend on the person, but think of those things that are tempting to us, those times that make us weak, those times that lead us to maybe do something that we wouldn't normally want to do. It's no wonder then why the church would ask us to avoid these situations. It's not enough just to avoid sin, we want to think about what leads us to sin and avoid that as well. But sometimes these situations are outside of our control. We find ourselves involuntarily, accidentally in these situations. These are not sinful. And I would even argue from an evangelical standpoint that we need to go to these places at times. Jesus went among the tax collectors and the sinners. If we are to reach people who need the message most, we need to go to where they are, which isn't always the most virtuous place. That said, there are a few caveats here. If you go to a place knowing that you are probably going to sin, and it is a very strong temptation for you, that might be a sin. And if you go to a place with the intention of sinning, that is absolutely a sin even before you commit it. It is absolutely critical, maybe more important than anything else, that you guard your soul. And so if there is something out there that is going to cause you to sin, then yes, you should avoid it. But let us not be so afraid of sin that we don't evangelize, that we don't go to the people we need. Pope Francis reminded us in Evangelii Gaudium, the joy of the gospel, that he would prefer a church that was bruised and broken because it had been out serving the church on the streets, rather than a church that was sick because it had shut itself up inside, worried about its own protection. We do not want to be so afraid of sin that we don't live the gospel.